Hi everyone. Today we'll be discussing LeetCode problem of the day, water bottles. So in this question, you are given initially number of water bottles that are initially full, and you can exchange empty water bottles with one full water bottle from the market. And the operation of drinking a full water bottle turns into an empty water bottle. So you are given two integers, the total number of bottles and the num exchange. So you have to return the maximum number of water bottles that you can drink. Let's see an example. In this example, initially you have 9 water bottles. So you will drink all the 9 water bottles. So this is our total number of water bottles that we are drinking. So we are drinking 9 water bottles, and then it will produce 9 empty bottles. So then we can go to the market, and for every 3 empty bottles, we can exchange it for one full bottle. So we have 9 empty bottles, and when we exchange the 9 bottles, we will get 9 by 3 equal to 3 total, 3 full bottles. So now we have 3 full bottles, and we drink these 3 full bottles to produce again 3 empty bottles, and then we again go to the market and we exchange these 3 bottles for a full bottle. So we will get one full bottle, and we also drink that full bottle. And after drinking this full bottle, we will have one empty bottle, but we can't exchange one bottle for a full bottle. We need at least 3 empty bottles to get one full bottle. So the total bottles we have drunk is 9 plus 3 plus 1, which is 13. And let's go to the second example. In this second example, initially we have 15 bottles. So we will initially drink 15 bottles, and that will produce 15 empty bottles. And with this 15 empty bottles, for each 4 empty bottles, we are getting a new bottle. So that means we can exchange 12 of them to get 3 full bottles. So we will get 3 full bottles. And also when we do the exchange, 3 empty bottles are remaining because we can't exchange them. So we have remaining 3 empty bottles. So these 3 full bottles, we will again drink it, and this will produce 3 empty bottles. But then we also have this 3 remaining, so total we have 6 empty bottles. And the 6 empty bottles, if we exchange it, we can exchange 4 of them to get one full bottle, and we will have 2 extra which are remaining. Now we will again drink this one bottle, and this will produce a single empty bottle, but we also have 2 bottles, so total we have 3 empty bottles. But these 3 empty bottles we can't exchange because at least we need 4 bottles, so the process ends here. So the total amount of bottles you have drunk is 15 plus 3 plus 8, which is 19. Now let's go over the approach. So we have initially few bottles, and we just need to repeat the simulation until the number of bottles are 0. So first we have 15. The 15 will be divided by 4, and that will produce 3 full bottles and few empty bottles. And we will drink these 3 and we'll add it in our answer, and then this will overall produce 6 empty bottles. So these 6 bottles we can exchange one bottle, and we can drink this and add it in our answer, and it will produce a total of 3 empty bottles. So we can't exchange it further. So the full bottles are 0, and then we stop. So for this problem, I'd like to explain the approach along with the code. So let's just do the simulation. So we'll keep a answer variable to track how many bottles we are drinking, and we'll just run a loop while the number of bottles is greater than 0. I'll also do the dry run while writing the code. So initially we have num bottles as 15, and we have answer equal to 0. So first, since we have 15 bottles, we can drink 15 bottles and we will just add it in our answer. So answer will be 15. Now after drinking these 15 bottles, we will have this many empty bottles. So let me just also take an empty variable. Now since we have 15 empty bottles, we can exchange the 15 bottles. So out of this 15, we can exchange only 12 bottles. So 12 divided by 4, we'll get a total of 3 bottles. So the new full bottles we can get by doing empty divided by num exchange. So here we can see that out of this 15 bottles, we are able to exchange 12 bottles to get 3 full bottles. But we also have 3 bottles left over. So we also need to keep a track of these extra bottles. So for that, let's take extra equal to 0. And let's have extra equal to empty mod num exchange. So here empty is 15. 15 mod 4 will be 3. So 12 bottles will be exchanged and the remainder 3, that is the extra bottles. So that means initially we have num as 15. After drinking, we will have empty bottles equal to 15. So because we have empty bottles equal to 15, we divide 15 by 4 to get the number of bottles as 3. And also after exchanging 12 bottles to get 3 bottles, we have 3 empty bottles. So extra will be 3. Now in the next iteration, we can see that we have 3 full bottles. So once we drink the 3 full bottles, we will first add it in our answer. So 15 plus 3. So after drinking these 3 full bottles, the empty bottles will be the number of bottles. Now the empty bottles will be 3. But we can see that we already have 3 extra empty bottles. So these 3 full bottles will produce 3 bottles, but we also have these 3 extra bottles. So the total number of empty bottles will be number of bottles plus extra. In the first iteration, we don't have any extra bottles, so that's why it was 0. So basically it was also 15 plus 0 is equal to 0. But in this iteration, we had 3 empty bottles, so that's why empty equal to number of bottles plus extra. So because of that, we will get the empty as 3 plus 3 is 6. So this 6 number of bottles equal to 6 by 4. That means we can get 1 full bottle. And the extra bottles will be 6 mod 4. So extra will be 2. So in the next iteration, we have 1 full bottle. So we'll add it in our answer. And then empty bottle will be 1 plus extra. So the empty bottles will be 3. Now we can see that number of bottles equal to empty by number of exchange. So 3 by 4 equal to 0. That means we won't get any full bottles. And the extra will be 3 mod 4. So extra is 3. So that means at the end, we have 3 empty bottles and no full bottle. So since the full bottle is 0, we just stop. And whatever is the answer, we'll just return. So answer is 15 plus 3 plus 1, which is 19. So at the end, let me just return the answer. Yeah, it works. Finally, let's do this space and time complexity analysis. So for the time complexity, we have in each loop, we are dividing the number of bottles with the num exchange. So the total complexity will be order of logN. To quickly prove that, if we have n, and in each step we are dividing it by k. So first it will become n by k, then it will be n by k square, then n by k cube, up to n by 1, n by k power maybe x, and then it will reach 0. So before reaching 0, this value must be 1. So initially it is n, then it is shrinking, n by k square, n by k cube, and at some point it will reach 1, and after that 1, when we divide by k, 1 by k will be 0. So the total number of steps that we are divided is actually the complexity. So here we have n by k power 1, this is n by k power 0. So k power 0, k power 1, k power 2, k power 3, up to k power x. So if we know the value of x, that is the number of steps we take to reach 0. So that means we have n by k power x equal to 1, because at the last step it will reach 1, after that it will become 0. So from this we can get n equal to k power x. Since we want x, we can just take log on both sides. So we have logn base k equal to x. So in logn steps, we will reach from n to 0 if we keep dividing by k. So that means the total complexity will be log of n. And in this log of n, the base is k. So in this example, it is log of number of bottles, and the base will be num exchange. And for the space complexity, we have order of 1, since we are only declaring few variables. And I also have the code in Python if anyone wants to view it, in Python 3. I'll add this in the description as well, and let's catch up in the next video.